Welcome to another episode of Hidden Heritage, where we follow the breadcrumbs to discover more evidence of who were the only American Indians that inhabited the Americas and that are still here till this day. Now, before we dive into the rabbit hole of truth, if you are new to the channel, please like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. And don't forget to turn on post notifications so you'll be informed about our next upcoming episode. If you are already subscribed, welcome back to the channel, and thank you once again for your unwavering support. Please continue to like, comment, and share so more people can witness the truth. Let's dive in. Statue, a carved or cast figure of a person or animal, especially one that is life-size or larger. All right. So for statue, we had to reverse search, looking for this statue. We found it on this website. Excuse me. And I guess it's just some recipes. We had to translate it as well. As you can see, it says tobacconist right here. And then you see this person. All right. And then you see how he looks. You see his hair, his phenotype. It gets blurry, so we have to back out. But you can see the tobacco pipe, his tobacco containers, his feather kilt around his waist, body type, skin complexion, relative to what we're accustomed to. Again, this is our people, all right? And we can go to the top and see when this was somewhat dated. All right? So let's go to the top. All right, so this is the top of the page around 1625 and around 1597. Let's get the pointer out right here. Wait, let's get it going. So around that time frame, but we found something else. We're gonna check it out. Stand by. And we have here another tobacconist around these years right here. 17th century, 19th century. Don't really know exactly when, but let's get a closer look. All right. So as you can see, the type of hair, scoily hair like ours, the broad nose, full lips, earrings. He's holding tobacco right here. Skin complexion, body type, all right. This is our people. Tobacco container right here. And then we're going to try to find the identity and watch what happens when I type in or look for Indian. All right, so look here. It says small Indian liquor pot. I guess that's in Dutch, but the simple fact that they deliberately put in the word Indian, and we can check out what Google says about tobacco. Where did it come from? So let's see. Okay. We typed in where is tobacco originally from, and it says tobacco. Let's get the pointer. Tobacco is derived from the leaves of the Janus nicotiana, a plant from the ninth shade family, indigenous to North and South America. Archaeological studies suggest the use of tobacco in around the 1st century BC, when Maya people of Central America used tobacco leaves for smoking in sacred and religious ceremonies. So whenever we keep finding these tobacco Indians or cigar Indians, we find in people that look like us. All right? Statues, murals, paintings, art, figurines, what else? Everything that we can find, they look like us, as you're going to see in this video as well. More statues that look like us. And I want to bring this point up as well. You notice how for tobacco, right? It says derived from the leaf, all of that good stuff. But the main thing we want to focus on is indigenous to North and South America. You notice how it doesn't say anything crazy or weird, like Afro-Indigenous, right? You notice it doesn't say anything weird like, oh, it's indigenous to North and South America, but it migrated from Africa or Asia or Europe, right? You notice how we can take it as face value and believe that this is from America and nowhere else. But when we're talking about our people, it's like, oh yeah, we're Afro-Indigenous from Africa originally, but indigenous to America. That's impossible to be indigenous from two different places. We accept it for plants, you know, but not for people. So this is why we do what we do. Let's go. All right, so we have another 19th century tobacco wooden statue. And we are looking at the phenotype, the hair, facial features, skin complexion. What is wearing the tobacco leaves? Kilt, tobacco pipe. Again, hair, facial features, undeniably us. And again, indigenous to the Americas. So that would make this person, or the statue, an American Indian by identity. So they have to identify with the landmass we are from. Cannot be indigenous Americans because there's no landmass called indigenous. And it's the Indian word is tied to the land specifically. That's why we have Indian titles, Indian properties, Indian estates. Indian real estate is tied to the land. A Russian is from Russia. So an Indian is from India. That's why we are the American Indians. The people from Hindustan. We have proof that the people from Hindustan was called either Hindustani or Bharat or Aryavarta or Hindustani. During the same time frame, we were called Indians or American Indians. So they knew where we are, and they knew where they are, as far as the Hindustani, or people from Bharat. We existed at the same timeline, and we have proof of that. We'll put it in a video in the end screen, that they are referring to us as Indians, and the people from Hindustani, or Hindustan, as different types of people at the same time in the same passage. So, you see the phenotype. This is us. Moving on to the Virginia Museum of History and Culture. Virginia is in America or India, which is why you see the word Indian of Virginia. We highlighted it. Cigar store again. We read where tobacco is from. And even right here, tobacco, right there at the left. Tobacco is from America, and only America originally. Just like this person who's a tobacco Indian or from the cigar stores, this person is from America or India only. Did not migrate. Hence the name Indigenous. But again, we have to be tied to the land. The land is India or Indian country or America. Hence why we are the American Indians. We cannot stress that enough, all right? We have to be tied to the land in order to prove our correct identity. Indians of Virginia, 1600s. This was made around 1870. And he looks like this, like us. Also here, a better close-up. And on his waistband, this word says a medicine man or tobacconist, but it says medicine man. All right? Also another American Indian. And the location? San Diego, Fort Museum, Acapulco, Mexico. And see the body type, facial features, the headdress, the feather around, feather kilt around his waist. And the strap right here is, I guess, a quiver of arrows on his, around his back, that we can't see. But you see the phenotype, body type, skin complexion. All right? So we have a depiction of American Indian Europe, with the crown, with the feather headdress, feather kilt, even the pearls around his elbow, right here. Earrings, hair type, skin complexion, facial features as well. If you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe. Thank you. We have another statue here with our phenotype. Full lips, broad nose, skin complexion. That's the headdress, excuse me. And we have, sorry. We have the gold around the arm, as well as the feathers around his wrist, and a gold band around his wrist as well. Gold necklace, arrow, kilt around the waist, gold around the ankles, and feathers right here. And we have another one, gold around below the knee, sandals, holding a ball or a blue ball, feather kilt, gold band, gold around the wrist. He has a club in his hand, gold around the arms, necklace as well. You can see the facial features, full lips as well. Here as well, gold pendant, kilt around the waist, tobacco container, facial features, full lips, broad nose, feather headdress, right here. All right. You can see the resemblance between the two pictures. To examine the statue, We have the hoop earrings right here. Facial features, phenotype, necklace, the two braids on each side, the American Indian regalia, as well as I think, a feather kilt around her waist as well. All right. So wanted to check out the price first. See the price? 4,000 to 6,000 pounds. Let's see what they look like. All right. This is our people. Resemblance. Our likeness. With the feather headdress, the earrings, pearls, kilt around the waist, the hair type, facial features, and see where they are located in the world. Okay, right here. A rare pair from Amerique, as in America. All right. And you notice, make sure it says, the figures with enameled eyes and rich feathered crowns. All right, royalty from the Americas. Check out these two American Indian statues and look at their phenotype, skin complexion, facial features, all that good stuff. The feather headdress, the jewelry around the upper arm, the necklace, the hair, kilt around the waist. See that? Another statue. See the facial features and the hair. Here's a different rendition of the same type of statue. You have this one right here, and then you have this one right here, with the same kind of gold along the two braids. The animal right here, the headdress, the kilt, a skirt, the gold around the upper arm, matches. Even the strap in the middle. Have a little strap here, and something like a container right here. That's a container of some sort. And even like an animal right here. I think this is another animal right there. And then you have this over here to your left, the woman, the headdress, pearls, kilt around her waist, and then you see America right there. Here's a quick look at a past auction, and you see what he looked like, the statue. This is a close-up of the back, the side facial features, and right here, the hair, earrings, kilt around the waist, tobacco container that he's leaning on, and what he looks like from the back. As you can see the type of hair he has and the headdress. Check out this statue of an American Indian with the kilt around his waist. Phenotype. He has gold around his upper arms. Right here. Close up, and the type of hair. Coily hair. So check this out. An American Indian. Look at the beard, the hair texture, skin complexion, facial features, phenotype, full lips, broad nose, pearls around his neck. Look at the gold around his wrists. Gold bracelet. Look at the design, the belt. Look at the kilt around his waist. Again, the gold around his wrists. Gold braces around the wrist, right here. All right, so here we have an Indian sled. All right, in France, 1700 to the 1800s. This is where you can see it. And this is what he looks like. Phenotype. Feather kilt around the waist. He has a bow in the left hand, and I guess he's reaching for a strap. Let me see if we can get a closer look. He even has I think this is a hoop earring or type of earring, feather headdress. Again, phenotype. Oh, he even has a jewelry around his neck as well. Again, and he has correct title or identity as Indian, and they are referring to America. We have another American Indian here. Phenotype, headdress, with the jewelry, headband, jewelry around the neck. I think he's holding. If anyone knows what he's holding, please let us know. Another statue in Europe, feather kilt around her waist, 2 gold bracelets around her wrist. We have the jewelry around her neck, hoop earrings, phenotype, hair texture as well. And we have our American Indian on the pedestal, and we're going to get a closer look. But before we check out the kilt around the waist, strap around the body, headdress, another angle with the headdress, the band, facial, features, even feathers, around the upper arm as well. This is as close we can get with this statue. The pearls around the neck, the facial features, phenotype, the hair type, earrings, kilt around the waist, tobacco container right here as well with the phenotype, facial feature, the hair type, gold around the upper arm. Pendant looks like a pyramid. The chain around the neck, antique Indian, 525A going to the bottom. Antique Indian, 120A. And you see what he looks like. Hair type, facial features. Dressed really nice from head to toe. Another one, the hair type, facial features, jewelry around the neck and earrings, kilt around the waist. 300, 18 grand, 1700. We have a pair right here. Headdress, feather headdress, jewelry around the body type, jewelry around the upper arms with the feather kilt as well. Type of footwear, standing on top of platform, and you see the facial features and phenotype, and they're both slightly different. So they're different. This statue has a better quality, so we can get a better look at the feather headdress, pearls around her wrists, hair type, phenotype, full lips, broad nose, skin complexion, earrings, jewelry around the neck, jewelry around the like, a gold bracelet around the upper arm with feathers, as you can see here as well. You have a strap, and they're like a band, a gold band as well, and again. This is what the phenotype of the American Indians. Again, they're slightly different from each other as far as facial features, but they are the same. Of the same phenotype, gold bracelet, earrings, hair type, strap, kilt around the waist, standing on platform. Even the foot placements are different. This one is over to the on the edge. This one is more flat. This one is the right foot is on the edge. This one is facing forward. So they're different. They're not a carbon copy. And then they just switched it around. They both look slightly different from each other, but has the same phenotype. All right. Here they're also slightly different, mainly because one has jewelry around the neck, the one does not. And you see different facial features from each other, but they are similar phenotype, but they are two different people. All right, gold around both of their arms, kilt, skirt, and even a different design around their ankles. Again, we wore gold bracelets around our ankles like the way we dressed, and around our wrists. And they made it seem like those were our shackles, when in fact, that's just the way we like to dress. Don't know if it was some type of, like an energy conductor, like with copper or gold, you know, because you have those in certain computer parts as well. They're very good conductors for energy. So that's just what we're guessing. What do you guys think? And you see the band is different. This is more of a flat. This has more design, all right. And this is also different a little from each other. Again, here they are two different people, but they are a pair. All right, different type of hair, texture, but they are from the same phenotype, but different facial features. They are different, even the headdress is different, but they are a pair. Even the foot placements are different. This one is more of on her toes. This one is more flat-footed, even the flatness of this footwear. And this has more ridges, a different design. Headdress, well, feathers around the arms, gold, different type of strap, but similar. And check out the phenotype for these two as well. Feather headdress, all right. See, look at the uniform they are wearing, very elegant, and prestige kilt around their waist. The footwear, very elegant and beautiful, standing on a platform. These are our likeness, our American Indian likeness. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you'll be informed about our next upcoming episode. Please take care of yourself. Please take care of each other. We'll see you guys in the next one. Much love and adoration, American Indians. Peace.